3 out of 5.
Alright, Heysuess and Blue.
Alright. Versus Chip and Yink. So very interesting characters here.
So the good thing about Chip and Yink teaming is that they do the Omni combo from Brawl, where Kirby does up throw, and if it's stuck, the opponent's stuck and blow him up, and then they die instantly. So I guess you can just stick Kirby, so it's super easy to get the setup.
Right, yeah, I have heard that.
So basically it's a free kill if Kirby ever gets a grab. Super
yeah,
good.
I mean, that does seem useful. I don't know how much of a role it's going to play. But,
I actually also beat Machiavelli's DDD in tournament. Okay. Alright, so anyway.
Yeah, so Red Team actually off to an early lead, but they're maybe about to die, so
yeah.
Might be able to even it up here for Blue Team.
It's not too bad.
It does seem like these teams have like very questionable synergy. Like I don't know how many team combos we're really going to see out of either of them.
The thing though is that Snake is a really good support character in teams, and Chip just, I don't know if Kirby's very good at being aggro, but Chip plays it that way.
Right.
And so they'll fit together pretty well just because of that.
Yeah, I think that's the problem though, right? If you're playing solid, Kirby can't really get in that well.
Exactly.
Sort of like there, like Kirby approached, he was at low percent and he just took like 3 hits and died. Tried to go for the Omni combo there, but it didn't work, so yeah, maybe not as guaranteed.
It is, I'm pretty sure it is. It's just, this is the first time they're teaming, and the timing is a little bit difficult for Snake to get.
Right, I see. See, another thing about that, though, is, like, it requires a lot of setup, right? Like, for one opponent, they have to, you know, get stickied and then get up thrown without dying. Okay. And Snake has to not be in hit stun or anything so that he can actually detonate it.
The sticky part isn't hard, though, because you can stick Kirby.
Oh, interesting.
Right, so it's super easy.
That's cool. I didn't understand that part. Okay. That's actually cool.
So it's pretty easy, because you and your teammate just have to be not occupied at the moment.
Right, yeah. I didn't think about that part though, so I guess that's cool.
Scoops up the edge by Chip there. That's pretty good. Alright, so this is actually really even here.
Yeah, still keeping it close. Blue team does have a slight percent advantage, but definitely very close to even here. I think one thing is, it is a little bit easier for Blue Team to just get like random kills, like at high percent, just because they have more strong moves that they can just kill with.
I agree. I think another advantage Blue Team has is that like Snake has more tricks than Link and DDD, so they'll pick up on it as the set goes along.
Yeah, that seems true.
Figure it out.
I think there's just sort of an inherent problem with characters that sort of have to play support in teams. Like Snake. Heysuess kills himself though, so that's helpful at least for Red Team. And they could certainly take this. It's really going to come down to who dies first here between Snake and Link, because getting that 2v1 will be very important. And oh wow, yeah, almost like living at 172 still though.
Yink there decides to go for the 2v1 for a second instead of edge guarding. I'm not sure if I agree with that.
DDD might actually be able to pick off Kirby here. Nah, he misses his edge guard. Kirby is now also at death percent from a strong hit, though.
Yeah, I'd say most of them are at death percent besides DDD.
Yeah, DDD can tank for a while more. Alright, so Link's gone. Let's see if Heysuess can take this. He has a very high percent. Yeah, that's going to be it. The Red Team takes it. Very close, though. And I think, as you were saying, like they can definitely pick up and adapt on the tricks that are happening.
Yeah, exactly. And then let's think about the stage list here. So, who do you think has more good stages?
Well, I think Heysuess and Blue are probably going to go to PS2.
Do you think they're just going to go
Maybe
right
not. No, Smashville. Shocking turn of events. They went to the other stage.
How tricky.
Alright, Snake. Oh, wow. At high risk of getting edge guarded there, but Heysuess dropped it.
The thing about Snake is that you have to do a lot of repetitions of your edge guard, though, so he's very good at recovering in teams because of that.
DDD is very good at doing repetitions, though, since he has so many jumps. You can just sort of go out and forward air Snake.
It's just you don't have as much time in teams to just do that.
That is kind of true, but if you're able to go far enough off stage, you know, there's not too much that can really be done.
I can see that.
Like, it's hard for Kirby to go off and, like, save Snake if he's getting edge guarded.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, nice edgehog there. Blue team is actually still somehow ahead. I thought they would be down, but I guess they've already taken 2 stocks. And Snake is at high percent right now.
Yeah, this looks pretty rough.
I don't know about that neutral air from Heysuess. Probably an up air would have been better. Being that Snake was at like 160. This is very interesting music, also.
I think it is.
Zach can't hear the music.
Nope.
Or maybe he can.
I don't know if he can. He's dancing right now. Oh, okay. So I actually haven't seen them go for the Omni combo. They haven't even like started the first step with sticking Kirby, so I think they guess it's just too difficult to set up.
Yeah, I mean, the real problem is it requires both teammates to, you know, be unoccupied at the same time.
Exactly.
Right? Like if Kirby is grabbing someone, you know, the other person is going to be free to attack Snake and try to prevent him from detonating it.
Yeah. That's why it works a little better with Meta Knight, I think, because he's faster.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine that. Do you know, does it kill at like 0?
It does kill at 0 because you go high up enough.
Right, you go above the blast zone and then they get hit and then they just die. That makes sense. So yeah, it could be worth it, but it is going to be hard to get still.
Yeah, Snake's back here is just so long. So basically, this is pretty even because we have 2 death percent characters and fresh stocks on 2 of them.
Yep. I think, yeah, oh wow, okay. I don't know if that was really quite optimal, but yeah, they're managing to get back. Okay, so that worked out. Jesus saves Blue with that neutral air. Just cancels out any knockback he was taking. Yeah, Blue's doing a good job of holding on to this. He really just needs to get a little bit yeah, he just needs a little extra percent.
I don't even know if that, because you see like...
Yeah, he just dies from a bomb off the ground. Bomb kills him off the top.
Yeah, you can see from like...
Yeah, and that was perfect, actually. Just hits them both. Killed Kirby, DDD gets to live. Now it's a 2-on-1. I do think Jesus should definitely let Blue go in.
That's the Yink right there. Can't count to 3.
Yeah. So that was good. Yeah, see, that's the important thing. Like, even if you're at high percent, right, when you have 2 characters with high percent, 1 stock for everyone, you know, the thing is, if you can kill the other player at high percent, right, you can just stay back and let your teammate at lower percent go after the last person.
Right.
So you can still have all the benefits of a 2v1, even if you're at high percent.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense.
So, yeah, it's like very swingy, right? It's like 1 hit can determine who's going to win. Just because if you take out that 1 teammate,
assuming nothing insane happens, like some people are extremely bad at 2v1s. That's why I don't like it when people quit out in 2v1s, even at low levels, because you actually do need to figure out how it works.
Yeah, you should definitely try, especially if they both have 1 stock. Like, I can understand if the other team has like 5 stocks left.
Yeah, then.
But
a moot point.
But yeah, I'm not a fan of quitting out in tournament in general. Like, if you're trying to win, you shouldn't quit out.
Yeah, I don't agree.
I think every time, like, people will like pause to quit out when they're not actually about to die, or when they have 2 stocks left, and they're like, oh, but it's like, you should just not quit out if you're trying to win.
Yeah,
you bring these things upon yourself.
I think it keeps you in the right mindset for the next one too. Okay, so they take him to battlefield. I know Snake likes the setup. Alright, so I know Snake likes this stage a lot. Chip also likes his run-off dash attack.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So I'm not too surprised about this pick. I thought they might actually pick a tiny stage though, like WarioWare.
Alright, that was nice. Oh wow. I think Link could have probably done an attack there, like a neutral air even.
Yeah, he still had invincibility, I think, so he would have been completely safe.
Oh, nice kill off the top.
I don't know don't know if Chip's going for up throw like because he's expecting something, but he usually goes for down throw, which I think is the better throw. Unless he's trying to go for a hammer setup.
Right. I'm not sure. The only benefit I can think of to up throw is that it sort of like gets you out of the area temporarily.
Right.
So if you're like at risk of getting hit, maybe it's a little bit better.
That's true.
But it does seem like it's not as good for comboing as down throw. Alright, nice edge hug there. Blue team up now with a decent lead here.
If they pick this up, actually.
Yeah, Jesus was trying to trade that stock off.
Yeah, you always have to be aware of that.
Right, yeah, that was
especially at high percent. See, that's no good.
Swallow side is really useful in teams because you can just sort of like, you know, it's a lot easier to get it in teams, obviously.
You're also not forfeiting like stage control too much just because you have a teammate.
Right, that's true to some extent.
So yeah, it looks like they're just
okay. Yeah, down air.
Doing too good of a job surviving. So yeah, like they just get so much extra percent once they take a small lead.
Yeah, this looks pretty grim for Snake here.
Snake definitely not who you want in 2v1.
Oh wow, I thought Jesus would spit him at blue. I guess that works.
Okay, so I definitely don't agree with that stage too much. I see why they wanted it. I think it doesn't give them enough of an advantage. I'm gonna say they should just go to Wario. I think that's the stage. I can see this working too.
I feel like Wario is kind of questionable, really. Just because Snake is, you know, kind of slow. Kirby dies really soon. So I don't know if that's necessarily the best. I can see why it might be beneficial, but it does come with disadvantages as well.
I think. I agree that Snake doesn't get too much off of it, but Yink specifically really likes that stage.
Interesting, and yeah. Jesus may be able to get a kill here. Nope.
Oh, misses the tranquilizer by a little bit. I think what Yink needs to do is he needs to control space with grenades rather than like aerials right now because Snake's aerials are too slow. Maybe like reverse aerial rush. Back air would do something, but he's just going with forward airs. Just weird moves, like down air like that.
Oh wow, Jesus just jumped into that mine. Yink's still with all of his stocks here, but he is probably going to die next hit.
Oh, so he misses. What he did there is he dropped the sticky and then blew himself up. What he does is he's supposed to tech up and then just wave land onto the stage, but he messed up the input and just wave landed, or wave just air dodge.
Jesus doing a lot of work edge guarding there.
It's the down throw.
Alright, and oh wow. Blue could have made that back. He still actually has a chance. Nah.
Really awkward situation for everyone.
I think Jesus was trying to save him, but he got boxed out by the sword on that up B. Couldn't do anything.
That should be it. I think you should just blow it up. Yeah, there it is.
Oh wow. Okay.
Now, when you're in a situation where you're about to die, I think you should just take the damage and try to see if you can get anything off it.
Right, that's true. Especially for something like relatively strong, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely worth it a lot of the time. Alright, yeah, Kirby getting massacred right there.
So that's really rough. Now
yeah, Snake dead off the top.
Solid stocks behind.
Up. Yep. Okay, Kirby actually got out, but upbeat immediately. If he didn't mess up and actually, you know, jumped and recovered, he might have been able to make it back.
Yeah, I think he was mashing too quick.
Right, yeah. Alright, this is not too tough of an edge guard, going for the swallow side instead of a back air.
So, this is true in Melee. I don't know if it's true in PM, but you can actually only mash like one button at a time, and mashing more than one at a time won't do anything. So,
well, sure, but you can mash one per frame, right?
Exactly. So maybe if you just slide between two buttons.
That's what I do. You slide. I slide between everything.
Oh, I see.
I slide all the 4 face buttons and also like rotate the stick.
I kind of do that too, but for someone like Kirby, maybe it's like more efficient to not slide over the B button, so that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was
something I used to do. I would mash with L and R, and